What's up everyone, it's your boy LJ, and in this video I'm going to talk about pre-workout. If you're new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe, and if you like the video, please make sure to show the thumbs up button some love. So I wanted to come on here real quick and just talk a little bit about pre-workout because if you're into fitness or into working out, odds are that you're probably using some type of pre-workout or have thought about using a pre-workout or are thinking about using a pre-workout now. And I wanted to come on here and talk a little bit about my introduction to pre-workout and what that was and how that kind of snowballed into what it is today. So I'm just gonna jump right in by saying that I am a pre-workout junkie, all right? There's no other way to put it, but I'm a big pre-workout junkie. The YouTube land out there is probably gonna judge me, but hey, it is what it is. Once I started going to a commercial gym and I started to work out on my own and got into a rhythm and going consistently and whatnot, and once all of those quick gains, because you know when you first start to work out and you're consistent about it, you start to make some pretty quick gains. But after a bit, I started to kind of just hold steady, and because I was going to the gym after work, I was finding that I was just really lacking in energy, and it was really a struggle to get through my workouts. Pretty much every other excuse you can use to start to dabble into pre-workout. Think of any excuse you want, and that's the reason why I started using pre-workout. One of the first pre-workouts that I actually started using was Jacked, or Jack 3D. That stuff was just nuts. I'd have an insane amount of energy. I'd be zoomed in on my workout. I'd be focused, pretty much tunnel vision and everything. That was my intro to pre-workout, and I know when they went away, not gonna get into the reasons why they went away. Go ahead and do some of that research if you want on your own, but that's not what I'm gonna get into in this video. Essentially, that kind of snowballed. That was my gateway into pre-workouts in general. If you are looking into pre-workouts, or if you're deciding to take a pre-workout, do your homework and research as far as the levels of caffeine that are in it, as far as the stuff that's in it, how it might impact you. Pre-workout, you don't need it. I'm not going to recommend any right now. I'm not going to say you should try this or try that. If you can go without it, go without it. It does tend to get pricey too down the road, especially if you're starting to use it on a daily basis. I know that might sound kind of counterintuitive to what I'm actually doing because I do use pre-workout every day. I do rotate pre-workouts. Some of them do have a very high level of caffeine. Some of them help with focus. Some of them help with mood elevation. Really just depends on the day and how I'm feeling or what I'm trying to do that day workout wise. That's kind of how I rotate them in and out. That gives you a little bit of insight as to how often I've been taking it, to kind of where I know like what one pre-workout does for me versus what some other will do for me. Most of the stuff that I use tends to have 250 to about 300 milligrams of caffeine. For reference, I think a regular cup of coffee is anywhere between 80 to 95 milligrams of caffeine. So, I mean, it's about 3 times a dose for my sweet spot, for my personal sweet spot. But I mean, that's been after years of taking pre-workout and kind of knowing what works for me and what doesn't, and what makes me super jittery and what doesn't. After the whole Jack 3D experience, I went through a few different pre-workouts. Some of them worked for me, some of them didn't. Some of them were super high stim pre-workouts and some of them were very low key. There's just some pre-workouts that I tried that just made me completely sick, wouldn't vibe with me. I had like flu-like symptoms and just felt like complete trash. I'd even go through my day to see maybe I had like food poisoning or whatnot. And there were some that I just really wanted them to work out because I had heard so many good things and I had read so many good things that I'd actually circle back and I'd rotate that pre-workout out and circle it back in, and I'd still feel like trash. Do I recommend you take a pre-workout? No, I'm not saying that. If you do take a pre-workout though, or if you're going to start looking into one, make sure you do your homework, make sure you know what you're putting in your body. If you're gonna look into a pre-workout or you're wanting to do a little bit of research and you wanna do it here on YouTube, I would check out Fitness Deals News. This guy does a really awesome job of going through like the pre-workout, going through the profile, breaks it down from how it makes him feel to how his workout was while he was on it. He provides a lot of great info, and that's where I'll start my search if I'm gonna look into a brand new pre-workout. That's kind of where I'll start my base, and then I'll go and do a little bit of follow-up searches to see what other people think. But Fitness Deals News, check them out. I'll put the link in the description of the video. Or if you are taking a pre-workout and you have a great one that you want to share, leave it in the comments. I want to know. If you would ask any of my wolf pack, they would tell you I am a pre-workout junkie and I'm always willing to try something new. So let me know in the comments and I'll check it out. But yeah, that's it. That's the video. If you have a minute, go check out my Instagram. It's myboylj, just like the YouTube channel. I post videos daily and it's just workout stuff. So if you're not tired of workout stuff, it's myboylj. Thanks again for watching. This is your boy LJ and I'll catch you next time.